Guys, let's get ready. 10 seconds.
Have Bunyan.
Give me a crowd check.
6, 5,
Okay, fade to black.
3.
Vader is still Luke's father.
Uncle Farty's specialty whoopee cushions. That's how you know we're good.
But lately I'm thinking I might hump the Hulk. Tell me, what is that like, Roman?
Travis! Get in here!
Then she up and died, and I got stuck with this bitch.
1, 2, Luan's coming for you. 3, 4, she's at your door. Silence of the Luans. The 15th episode of Season 5 of the Loud House, and above all, the 214th one. You know, when I first heard that there was going to be another April Fool's episode with Luan into it, I decided to give it a watch, but I had to wait 2 weeks after when it premiered so to make sure that everybody has actually seen the episode. If you haven't seen it, I have the video in the link in the description below. And I should say, this episode takes place right after Fool Me Twice, and yet, this is actually about the last episode. Well, actually, that was the last episode that Sammy and Whitney ever wrote together before Sammy left during somewhere in 2019 to go work at Disney. But can the Loud family keep Luan silent till April Fool's actually comes to an end? Or is this another ridiculous plot that the parents don't even give a shit how to punish Luan in the first place like they should have done? Let's find out.
Guard. What the are you doing, mother?
You may be wondering why I have my David Steele squirt blaster loaded full of gravy.
Really? Gravy? You couldn't load that shit with something else like paint or something? The fuck will gravy do to somebody? But Lincoln's actually guarding the entire door because it's April Fool's Day.
Yes, April Fool's Day, aka a living nightmare led by a rampaging lunatic named Luan.
Anybody hearing that music sounds so intense and creepy but me? I'm too surprised they're not trying to copyright any of the horror movies.
Okay, she doesn't look like a rampaging lunatic in her school photo, but trust me, that changes on April 1st.
God damn, is that freaky! Let it haunt your nightmares for weeks!
Wow, you don't think it's that creepy? You don't think it's that scary? Let's try replacing it with that Don't Be Afraid of the Dark trailer. Then again, let's try it with the Don't Breathe trailer. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that scare you? Then again, there's actually a crazy horror movie called April Fools, and it wasn't too interesting either. They really should stop trying to turn all these holidays into horror movies.
Luan uses the holiday as an excuse to torture our family with prank after prank. There was the great mustarding of 3 years ago.
Oh no, it's spicy! Brown!
No, last time I checked, I never heard about this kind of prank before in April Fool's Rules. And yet that episode was 5 years ago.
The mass hair waxing disaster. Ugh, I can't even show you that flashback, but I can play you the audio.
I don't want to think about it.
And who can forget when she floated our house down the Kalamazoo River?
It'll be okay, it'll be okay.
This is what I'd be calling a wet dream. You know, there's this thing, it's called a waterbed. You know, when I started moving into the new house and everything, I tried to see if I could try to get a waterbed for sale. And then I found an actually pretty good one, but I didn't actually end up buying it. I found 2 Cuba guys actually swimming in it looking for Florida. I don't even know how the fuck did she even got their house to go flowing down the Kalamazoo River, especially about close to where I live at. What's the next thing you're gonna be doing? Tying about 1,000 million balloons up to the house and making it fly away for good? Nah, that'd be stupid. Who's ever made a movie about that before?
Afternoon.
But this year, things are going to be different. We've taken the most drastic security measures ever.
What the fridge? How the hell did you guys manage to get all this shit built up? Bunch of ludicrous and hypocrites they've been living with.
Lisa created a highly secure containment cube.
Well, that settles it. Then again, Lisa would have got help from Lana to make sure all the mechanisms exactly work.
Complete with 25-ton blast-proof doors. No one in the world is capable of escaping.
Oh! You dare say those words? You fucking dare to actually say no one can actually escape? Why don't you tell that to the Shape who actually managed to get himself out? Especially when he was locked in the fucking basement and the house got on fire. Then again, I would like to fucking wonder, how the hell did he even get out of there? He was trapped down there.
In the past, we've tried trapping Luan the night before, but it's made no difference. So this year, we locked her in a week ago. Don't worry, we gave her a friend to keep her company.
Damn gorilla terrorists. It's like they don't even know how to handle their own kids.
She's doing fine.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
Damn it, I pissed my pants!
Do not let her get in your head.
Could you get me? Sorry, I'm really thirsty.
That was a real good joke. How the way she just sounds spooky and how the way she was able to make an excuse about why her throat was doing it. I like that.
Can you get me a juice? Or just let me out already. I told you guys, I'm done with pranking. I'm a mature gal. I'm way too old for childish pranks.
You know, I would take Luan's word for that, considering that she's 16 years old in this season. But then again, she would be able to find a loophole like the Joker would do. And yet that rat bastard can't keep a promise.
Someone else want to go down? Anybody? Triple dessert for a week.
Not worth it. Get down there.
Lola, no pushing.
You see what I've been saying throughout my entire Loud House reviews? This guy's a pussy, but as a hypocrite as he is nothing compared to what's coming up next.
Hey, Luan, I have your breakfast.
Okay, that was good. That was really fucking good. Scaring a huge ball of hypocrite pussy he is. Honestly, this is coming from the father who wanted to hang with his daughter in Home of the Faith, feast her family, and so forth. And now he's actually being scared of his own daughter. What kind of father figure are you?
It would be lovely if I could have a cup of...
sorry. He just makes it so easy.
I know, right? He is such a wiener.
Luan's really done a number on the family, but this year, Dad can kiss those worry ulcers goodbye. April Fool's Day has been officially neutralized.
Oh, it broke my ass.
Luan, you hard salami'd me!
It wasn't me. How could I have done that from in here?
Dang it, Luan! Way too old for childish pranks, huh?
Lincoln, wait! It's not me! Honest!
Honestly, when first watching this, when all this shit was starting to happen, I actually believed it Luann because honestly, these bunch of hypocritical idiots decided to lock her up 1 week from April Fool's, or at least 1 day from April Fool's, and yet so far, I don't even know how the fuck she was able to do that. That kind of gives me a bit plot hole about how the way she was able to get out of the freaking dog kennel in April Fool's rules. Oh, what if she did that again? But as much as April Fool's being neutralized, they better go see what the fuck's going on upstairs.
Oops, watch out, Charles! Yeah!
No! No!
I can't hear shit. Stop slow acting.
I thought we locked that lunatic up!
We did! She's still in the basement! I was just down there!
And how is this happening?
I don't know.
What was that? Do not go in the kitchen, Bros.
I'm gonna regret this.
Classic element of physical comedy. Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!
Or anywhere near the fireplace.
Which reminds me, what the fuck are you even doing in the fireplace anyway? Even Santa Claus can actually pick better hiding spots than that.
Was that English?
Your father's right. Quick, everyone, to Lisa's bunker.
As we run through this scene, I want you guys to guess what so many references from recent April Fool's episodes are there, because let me tell you, there are a few you can actually catch here.
Can someone turn on a light?
Hold your horses. I'm looking for the switch. Stand still. I'll find my torch. Ow! That's not your torch. Sorry.
We've been compromised. Retreat. For the love of transistors, save yourself.
Fuck.
Let's get the out of here, man!
Speak up. Won't hear you in the balcony.
To the garage.
First of all, I can't understand what this chicken shiznit is even saying. It's like he's talking German, like I can't even know what the hell he's even saying. And secondly, that was another sex joke is what you guys just saw there. Don't know why it's a sex joke? Well, here's something that might refresh your memory if you guys even seen this movie.
Oh, shit! What the fuck?
That was pretty sick, man.
Oh, shit.
Well, what have you got to say for yourself,
I keep telling you, I'm retired. There's another prankster afoot.
I like to call him the Mumbler because there's barely anything he says that I understand.
Face it, Sonny, you're a failure!
Your father's right. She's clearly lying. Let's get out of here.
You know, I never thought I would have the balls to say this myself, but Clyde's dads are more very supportive than they are. Shut up, I never thought I'd say that myself either, and I will get to that episode when it comes down to it, and I'll explain why. Let's see what this family of hypocrites is up to this time.
No, that's what the prankster wants you to do. I know how they think.
You know, I can actually compete with Luann about this because, honestly, she's still actually in there, and some of these jokes I've never seen her actually do before. What if there is another prankster upon the foot? I mean, who the hell could it be? Then again, there are a few hints in this episode that you might guess who it really is.
What if Luan's telling the truth?
Are you fucking crazy? Well, think about it, you know?
Those pranks didn't seem like her style.
What are you talking about? We're all covered in gross goo.
Yeah, but Luan hasn't used fresh whipped cream since the twins were in diapers. Usually she uses the spoiled stuff to draw on raccoons.
Really?
Maybe we should let her help us stop whoever the real prankster is.
What do you say?
We'll keep your room untouched as a memorial.
Bitch. Fucking bitch. Remember No Such Luck? When they sold all this furniture? Now she's actually doing it again. They'll keep his room as a memorial. Thanks for actually putting some support into your damn son. At least he cares. That was too cowardly of her.
That's what the pranks... Thanks for believing me, Lincoln.
Don't make me regret it. So how do we stop the real prankster?
I need to examine the pranks that have been going off to see if I can tell whose style they are. So...
You have to let me out of here.
Sorry, I'm still waiting on that juice.
Gosh, the possibilities are endless. We're gonna have a lot of fun in here. Let's play.
Let you out? Oh, I'm sorry, Luan. I don't know if I can...
I don't want to scare you.
You just indeed did that. And let me tell you, that's still funny as hell. But I wonder if that gag's gonna get really old for some folks out there.
But whoever the real prankster is, they're leading up to a grand finale. It's April Fool's 101. I can't stop that if I'm in here.
She's got a point. And you know, when it always comes to a grand finale, usually the prankster gets karma in the end. Remember all the times that Luan gets it in the very end of every April Fool's episode? But then again, one of those was one of the weakest April Fool's episode, and it didn't actually quite work out. And Lincoln decides to team up with Luan to solve this case.
Did you have to use Lynn's sweatbands and hockey mask? They stink.
It was all I could find. But you're right, the mask is cruel.
Oh my goodness. They did it. They finally fucking did it. Silence of the Lamb, Hannibal Lecter, Anthony Hopkins. They finally actually did that reference. But Luan's not a man-eater. They should write a song on that.
My smolder.
Ooh.
Where are they? Where are they?
Okay, no one went in the bathroom yet, so I'm guessing there's some pranks waiting to go off in here.
Perfect. Unstrap me.
Sorry, I'm still waiting on that juice.
Oh God, how long is that joke gonna go on for? Then again, how the way she's trying to sound scary, but she's kind of having fun at it. Then again, this is actually coming from a girl who actually voiced a boy in Psychonauts.
Hey, Elton, have you heard anything else about that thing in the lake?
Huh? Oh, not really. The fish are kind of going crazy about Bobby and Benny over there torturing anything that swims too close. Oh, somebody should do something.
But can Lincoln be too sure about untying this girl?
Do you want me to find the real prankster or not?
Okay, fine.
Better than this, it seems. It was easier said than done.
Shoo, Charles. It's not safe in here.
You know, I'm surprised that Lincoln actually untied Luan without even more hesitation against her. So lucky she didn't actually chop somebody's head off like Van Diesel did.
Holy shit.
You and Percy.
By the way, can anyone guess what that movie was? But enough of that, Luan actually investigates the bathroom.
Check this out.
Huh? But...
with you.
Whoa. So, have you figured it out yet?
Nope. Whoever set this up, they're good. Didn't leave behind a single clue. Come on, let's keep looking.
Exactly my point. You know, when watching this episode, it kind of made me think, who could be behind all these pranks? Because it can't be Lola, it can't be Lisa, definitely, and it sure as hell ain't Lynn. Then again, even if she's at college, I almost thought it was Lori. But then again, she wouldn't do any of this. There's somebody else behind this, and we're gonna get to it.
Ah, safe at last.
Who wants to go to the Burpin' Burger?
By the way, for the first time you guys watching this, did you notice anything suspicious in that scene?
Stop! Something's not right.
What? Where?
Look at the couch.
That's really odd, seeing a dog sipping on apple juice. But I've seen other dogs actually do that before. Snoopy, Scooby-Doo. But Charles, well, that's a new one.
What? Charles is just sipping from a juice box. Totally normal.
You're a fucking dumbass!
Charles, come here a moment.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Excuse me? Did you just say no to me? Wait a minute. When did you ever talk at all? Unless I'm being a dummy like some of these people in the town are. That cannot be Charles.
That's because it's not Charles, Lincoln. It's...
What the shit?
Oh, called it!
Oh, no,
for the love
no,
of
no,
God.
please.
Are you serious?
No! Are you shitting me?
You cannot be fucking serious. It was Lily the whole time. Oh yeah, it was Lily the whole fucking time. As if Stewie Griffin didn't make a good plot like this before.
How dare you? You're on my list of people to be killed. Behind my mother Lois, that bitch Lois Griffin.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Lily is the prankster?
Duh. Oh no.
I know you just didn't call Lincoln a dummy there.
Survey says...
There you go.
Wow, this is all really impressive, Lily. The whipped cream, the toilet rocket.
Focus. Huh? Focus.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh, wow.
Lily, you've got to call off your grand finale right this minute. No, the what?
I'll give Greg Griffin a lot of points for trying to make Lily sound like Baby Dill, but this is way over the top what Greg Griffin is actually doing. I mean, no offense, in school she started talking, but Lily could have actually done that in the beginning of, I say, in the middle of season 3, and that almost should have been the season where some of the characters start to age up, and then we catch season 4 where Lori starts to graduate. But that's for another episode review. Right now, but as Foghorn Leghorn would say in Family Guy, wait a minute, if Lily's actually in the house, then who's in the van with the family?
I just got a text from Luan. Lily is the prankster?
What? But Lily's right here. And she's such a little cutie. She's a... Holy shit!
What's this? We're locked in!
Everybody stay calm. We're all gonna die.
Keep it together, man!
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round.
Oh no! She rigged Benzilla to drive around on an endless loop! Forever.
Motherfucker, that is scary. How's the way she say it, or how she doesn't have any eyelashes on her. That just looks so evil from the dark universe.
And plunge them into the fiery pit.
I would dare to actually see Stewie Griffin against this little monster. But what if Stewie can actually take an ass whooping from Lily Loud?
That's really dark.
Why, thank you, Luan. That's the best performance I can give to you guys.
Sorry, Lily, but Lincoln and I are here to shut it down.
Shit!
I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker!
Oh, yeah? With what?
How about these?
Okay, I know I don't believe in spanking somebody else's kid, but this I'm gonna have to make an exception. And here I thought Lily was the most behaved Loud sibling out of all of them. I guess I can take all that back.
Hurry! She's getting away! She's in the attic!
Let's get her. Does anybody remember Fool Me Twice? One of the weakest April Fool's episodes I've seen.
Wow, she truly is a pranking genius.
My God, that laugh is just terrifying, but really cute. Especially how the way she is just riding around on that trike. It kind of reminds me a bit of Saw. Billy from the actual Saw movie. But they're gonna find a way to shut all this down. While Luan does that, Lincoln has to stop Lily.
I'll get you anyway, Pee-wee.
Luan, hurry! Those little teeth are so sharp!
Little savage, get off me! I'll get her. Okay, I should have seen that coming.
Oh, hey, there's that juice I've been looking for.
Luan, come on!
Right.
Is everyone okay?
No.
That's it. You lose, I win.
Oh, you bet the hell not. That is hand-stitched leather. You better drink it.
No, Hampton, not on the comic!
I don't like you.
Oh, that water's damn cold. I can't believe this. Turn up the heat in here. I can't believe this shit. Beaten by a fucking 2-year-old baby. What could be worse than... Oh, goddamn.
I think I hate cars now.
Mumbler! Seriously, I cannot understand a single word you're saying.
Lily, you're grounded until you're 16. Make that 21.
I don't know why. I actually like how the whole entire family is just sitting there on the couch fucking stiffless, if that's even a word. It's like they don't even know what the hell to think about this, that it was Lily the whole entire time, and it wasn't Luann. But of course that one joke with that little onion water was actually Luann's idea of fun.
I swear, I really was retired, but after today, Lily has reignited my passion for pranking. Yes!
Wait a minute, what the fuck? What? Wait. Are you telling me, let me get this straight. Let me get this perfect 100% straight. Lily did all this funny shit just to get Luann out of retirement because after Fool Me Twice, when Luann humiliated her own family, she retired and she said she would never prank them again, and yet she vowed to make a promise that she wouldn't do it again so much, and this whole entire episode, she actually kept her whole entire promise, but the whole family was actually blaming her, which really it was turned out to be Lily the whole entire time who wanted to get Luann out of pranking because she couldn't even care less about it, and she never got pranked throughout the entire first, second, and third season. Am I about right?
Duh.
Say duh again! Say duh again! I dare you! I double dare you, motherfucker! Say duh one more damn time! But wait a minute, there's a huge nitpick I have to say about this. There's something that's really confusing that I think everybody would have known about this. If the family left Lincoln with Luann, if Charles was actually with them that time, then how the fuck did Lily actually manage to do this? When Lily was actually with them instead of being around home with Lincoln and Luann at first. Then again, I might be overanalyzing on that.
Oh, thanks. You get me.
I love this. I actually love seeing Luann and Lily together at this point because honestly, I think I've seen a little bit more bonding with Luann and Lily more often than I've seen with so many others. I mean, we saw her with Homespun, Perfect Picture, and yet even though Lily got pranked that one time on April Fool's Rules, but it wasn't that big of a deal as what happened throughout the rest of that episode. But besides that, she never gets April Fool pranked. And I will tackle that in a few minutes. But anyway, as Lynn Sr. stops talking in German, he actually starts speaking English. It's about time.
2 of them. We somehow raised 2 of them.
Pussy.
So this was Silence of the Luans. Okay, I'll admit, the twist at the end I was not expecting, but I'll tackle that on in a few minutes. Right now, I actually love how this actually is taken somewhere right after where it left off from Fool Me Twice. And that title, Silence of the Luans, that's really the Anthony Hopkins kind of Silence of the Lambs, which I kind of really like how that sounds. And I love the way how Luann was actually managed to help Lincoln to find out who the real prankster was. And seeing them like this kind of brings back Funny Business, how Lincoln and Luann were actually together, and everything in this episode, everything that Luann has been through or what she has done to the family, like April Fool's Rules, Fool Me Twice, and even Fool's Paradise, like the whole entire family hiding in Lisa's bunker, which was in April Fool's Rules, and even them hiding in the garage, which was in Fool Me Twice, and that disguise trick that Lily pulled was actually in Fool's Paradise. And speaking of Lily, that's kind of one of my big problems with this episode. Her actually pranking the whole entire family just so she can get Luann out of retirement?
It just don't add up!
Let the girl have her break. Let the girl actually keep her promise to the family about what she promised at the end of Fool Me Twice. There was no reason to Lily to pull off all this shit in this episode. Guess who I was really expecting who was gonna be behind the pranks? Prepare to kick yourselves, and this is gonna make some people laugh. The real prankster who I thought who it really was going to be was Chandler. I would have loved it if that was the fucking case, if Chandler was the one pulling up all this dumb shit kind of tricks around the whole entire family, and yet he would get some good punishment at the end of this episode. Because when Luann kept saying that she didn't do any of those pranks and all that shit, I figured there was another prankster around the house. I didn't know who it was because it couldn't be any of the siblings right there because they wouldn't be able to pull any of this shit off on each other. So I figured it had to be somebody who would be against Lincoln and his family, or at least against Lincoln, and I thought it could have been Chandler at that minute. Not one of my personal favorite episodes, but it's something I really enjoyed out of this one, more than Fool Me Twice. Kind of almost close to Fool's Paradise, but it could have been a little bit so much better. And here's something really scary that some people don't even notice when you're watching an April Fool's episode. Do you ever notice that Lily never gets pranked by Luann at all? Yeah, and I'd be lying if I said I almost didn't see that coming. Because honestly, there were a couple of hints in this episode, even in the past few April Fool's episodes, that somehow it could have been Lily, which again, I was not expecting who it was gonna be. Especially when it started out somewhere in the van when they were driving down to the Bourbon Burger, and Lily didn't show any signs of movement at all. But if you like horror mixed with a bit of comedy into it, you'll actually get 1 or 2 laughs out of this episode. To me, I would put this somewhere in the okay section. I'm the Loud House Critic, and I'm gonna go watch that horror movie a bit before I have to move on to the next review.
In the loud house, duck, dodge, push and shove, it's how we show our love. In the loud house, one boy and 10 girls wouldn't trade it for the world.